Earlier this year I tried a 5-man Deathwatch Terminator squad, and I found that it was actually quite good on the battlefield. But against other Terminator level opponents, often it would just result in a draw or a deadlock. So I added this guy, the Chaplain in Terminator armor, attached to the squad. Adding a Chaplain to a Terminator squad that has 2 Thunderhammers in it makes a huge difference. In addition to the +1 of the wounds of the melee attack, it also gives everybody in the squad Feel No Pain 4+. And if you equip this unit with a Relic Shield and a Crozius Arcanum, he becomes a bit of a unit himself. So I highly recommend that if you're running Terminators that do melee damage, attaching a Chaplain will increase their potential exponentially. I was never a fan of the Chaplains. They were always the zealots that were drinking the Kool-Aid, that wanted to make sure that you were drinking the Kool-Aid as well. But after playing them on the tabletop, and after JOYTOY released this figure, I decided to bite the bullet and grab this one. The joints on these are excellent, especially considering the figure is in Terminator armor. I expected a lot less range of motion. fingers of the hands themselves were actually quite pliable, and it was easy enough to swap out accessories, etc. As always, I find the interchangeable hands very difficult to do, remove and replace using just fingers, and end up having to use pliers. One thing I did notice on the relic shield compared to, say, the honor guard is this additional brace that stops you actually putting the shield too far up the arm, especially considering the forearm of the chaplain has that cable. Interchangeable head in particular was actually really easy to detach and replace. The details on this figure are excellent compared to some of the earlier releases, the Intercessors and what like. I really think JOYTOY got this figure spot on, especially compared to the Warhammer figure. The quality of the joints, the painting, the value. I think this definitely will be a display piece for me. Please add a like and subscribe if you found this useful. I will have more Terminators unboxing coming soon, Ultramarines and maybe some Blood Angels.